I might have forgot to run the intro through because I was worried about the audio deck because of yesterday. So that's normally I run that video through once to clear all the hang on team. There you go. It worked fine this time.
There we go.
I fixed it. It's all good now.
There we
go. Basically, if you weren't hanging out on VAG yesterday, exclamation mark VAG, if you weren't hanging out on VAG yesterday, the audio deck shit itself. For reasons to this moment, I don't know. I have no idea what happened. It just shit itself. And then I turned everything off yesterday, turned it all on again, and it was okay. Tested it again this morning, it was okay. And I've just been testing it again because I'm like, what happened? Is it going to fuck up on me just as I go live? Because that's the way the world works in the world of internets. And what I do every time I go, I have like a whole a procedure I go through every time we do a live show. And sometimes I forget little bits. And there's a reason why I have to do these little bits, because when I forget the little bits, we have things like the intro fucking up. Hey, we're here. We're here. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the second week of June. And another week of streams. If you haven't already, please make sure you smash all those magical YouTube buttons for us. Hit the like button if you enjoy the content. Smash subscribe if you haven't already. We are... Hang on. This is exciting, Lucy. You ready for this? You are ready for this? Boo, boo, boo. We are, after Tim's interrupted me.
Liam, should I give my Blood Claw pack leader a plasma pistol, or just keep it simple and have all of them bolt pistols?
Plasma's free, innit? Even if you don't overcharge it, it's better.
BASTARD.
Fuck me, Ash can spell. School lessons are going well. What I did specifically, Tim, is I used the fancy leaning down hand. Can you see it? The little fancy hand. I used the fancy hand with the axe, so there's no guns. And then I could just choose whatever pistol he's got.
The answer to the stream title is yes. What's the next topic for the rest of the night?
We'll get onto that.
Tongue.
We'll get onto that. Thank you so much, Chad, for the 5. You're a legend. Thanks, Ash, for the 2. Thanks, Tim, for the 5. You're all amazing. A big shout out to Death by D6, who became a member at the start of the stream.
Brian Test. Venison's dear, isn't it?
Can you can all hear that, yeah? You're all good? So at this point in time, Luce, as we're currently streaming, we are on 34,960 subscribers.
Just 40 more.
Never fear. Umbra is here. And hobbying.
Hey Umbra, how's it going, dude? I almost went to the studio today to get a camera so I could continue to do my building my blood claws. What I want to do is keep building my blood claws on stream because I'm so fucking Space Wolf hype right now. And I didn't in the end because there's a lot on my desk and I don't want to risk anything. So, we're not doing that. We're not going to be building stuff on stream right now. I am going to do some more building on Wednesday probably, or maybe Friday or whatever. But hey, yesterday, if you keep an eye on the Warhammer articles, yesterday they dropped another article that stated that there's pre-orders going up for pre-order Saturday. And finally, they have decided that we're allowed to pre-order the brand new Kill Team box, which is going to be what the Japanese would say hilarious. And the reason why it's going to be hilarious, hang on.
Just want to see how the AI reads this. I spank myself.
I mean, I am here for you all playing with the AI voice all night if you'd like to. But please don't forget that the best way to support the channel is with memberships and gifted memberships. Like I said, Death by D6 became a Skull tier member right at the start of the stream. Get yourself in Discord. You're a legend. Thank you so much. It really supports us. Memberships is the 80% plus of our revenue is memberships. And of that 80%, somewhere between 70 to 80% is gifted memberships, like Mr. Evan Manello, who's gifted 5 members. Thank you so much. You're a legend. So we're up to 6 already. You're amazing. I love you. You beautiful, beautiful human beings. Thank you so much. We have our normal targets. It's how we keep the lights on, how we keep Joe employed, how we keep food on the tables, and the kids in their cages. So, Games Workshop have finally announced that you can finally buy the new Kill Team box set, which is Tyranids and Adeptus Mechanicus. Let's be quite frank, for the most part, people don't really care about what's in that Adeptus Mechanicus half of the box. What people do care about, however, is the Tyranid half, specifically the new Raveners. They are quite popular. There is a Hormagaunt in it. It is the new Hormagaunt kit, so it's not a bad box in that regard. But I have a problem with Kill Team. And you'll be surprised to know, specifically people like Ash, my problem for Kill Team isn't with the game itself. My problem is these boxes. So I don't know if you guys have kind of figured out any kind of a pattern, but I've been looking at patterns. I like patterns. My little autistic brain sings when I see patterns. Every quarter is a new Kill Team box that includes half of a faction and half of a faction and a bit of terrain, right? Cool. Next quarter, they release the next Kill Team box. That's when the individual Kill Teams seem to be then released separately, right? So these new Raveners, and we've seen the data sheets because Joe and I looked at them on Thursday on the Liam and Joe show, are a bit good, chat. They're a bit good. They're incredibly good. But the only way you're going to get hold of these new kits, which are also quite pretty at the same time, is by buying this big, expensive box set. And even then, if you don't want to buy the box set to get that stuff because you don't want the AdMech half, maybe you're not even bothered about the terrain, then you have to then later on wait until they come out and buy them separately. And when you buy them separately, you also buy them at an inflated price because it's a Kill Team box. So at the same time as you buying the models, you're paying for all the cards that for the most part, most of us, let's be honest, aren't going to use because we don't play Kill Team. And this was a rebranding kind of thing they did, I think, around the new Kill Team, where now all the boxes went off sale and then came back on sale at a higher price because they include the cards, so you can, and the tokens and stuff, so you can use them in your games of Kill Team. Now, my question is already apparently been answered by Chad in the chat, but do you think Games Workshop sit in their headquarters at Nottingham and go, Kill Team's really fucking popular? Or do you think they know what's going on and they go, I mean, we can sell it for more money because we just put these cards in and charge you more? And people are buying it anyway, even though we know this being used for 40k. We know it's being used for 40k, but fuck it, we'll sell it as a Kill Team box. There's a lot of shit coming out for Kill Team. A lot of shit that happens to end up being really good in 40k. Like, really fucking good in 40k. So, and there's no way around it really because the models are also typically quite pretty. I think we know that 40k kind of carries Kill Team, but do we think Games Workshop knows that 40k is carrying Kill Team? Or do you think Games Workshop thinks Kill Team's successful because their sales figures goes, look at all this Kill Team shit we're selling? There are only 3 Kill Team players, I reckon, that take you for rat's backside. I think 3 might be an exaggeration, Kai, to be fair. It might be 1 Kill Team player. Sean, I don't know if he's in chat, but Sean entered the Kill Team competition at Beachhead this last year. Right? He entered the Kill Team competition at Beachhead. He came 7th.
Out of?
I don't know how many people there were, but he came 7th.
Oh, okay.
Which is really impressive.
Yeah.
So he didn't finish bottom. He finished in 7th place.
Top 10.
Which is incredibly impressive, getting top 10.
Yeah.
Considering he didn't play a single game.
Hey? Is this because of people dropping out?
People just didn't turn up. I think like 6 people played. He got 7th.
Well, that's an achievement in itself.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. What's this leaderboard I'm saying? Gas, this is a new thing that YouTube have introduced, and I don't know how I feel about it. You can click the community tab at the top of the chat, and it'll tell you where your ranking is based on your engagement. You get more points for super chats. They are soon bringing out points for gifted memberships. Currently, you only get points for gifted memberships, I think, in America land. They're soon bringing that out, apparently. I was reading an article on it the other day, because I can turn it off. I can turn it off. They added solo play rules for the 1 Kill Team player. Exactly that, yeah. Exactly that. Brian Hall, that 1 Kill Team player must be me. There you go, we found him. Go on, Brian! You fly that flag! Kill Team definitely comes on the 40k sales umbrella, unlike Heresy. Do you reckon? Do you reckon they don't split it out? Do you reckon they actually have 40k 40k sales, Heresy sales, Old World sales, Sigmar sales, or do you think they have 40k sales, Kill Team sales, Necromunda sales, and they break it right down? I genuinely know what people think, because I feel like it must come under the same sales figures as Warhammer 40k, and they don't differentiate. Otherwise, if they are differentiating, they either think they've got the best game in the world, or they know they're fleecing 40k players. Who knows? What does Kill Team come under the website? Let's have a look. Feels like a Twitch. So look, right. It does feel a bit twitchy. You're not wrong, Ghasty. I completely agree with you. And Twitch, to my old eyes, can be an absolute fucking... I said Kill Team sits under Warhammer 40,000 other games, but so does Necromunda. That's interesting. So Twitch can be a bit of an experience for an old man like me, right? But let's be honest, for the longest time, Twitch was a dominant force in streaming. And one of the reasons why Twitch was a dominant force in streaming, because it had a lot more tools for creators to engage with their audience. And YouTube have started to roll out more and more things. So we can do, for example, this new thing. We can do this sort of thing, right? Which is quite a twitchy kind of thing as well. And I'm here for it, because anything that gives me options, what I like about the leaderboard is if we get to a point in like a month's time where the community goes, fucking hate the leaderboard, can we get rid of it? I can.
I want the Adeptus Mechanicus Kill Team half. Bombardment. Who is playing who this week and which armies are being used?
Currently, I think it's Joe and Paddy both days, but Adam might come and play on Thursday instead of Paddy. Joe wants to, so I gave Joe the opportunity to take a break playing against Paddy, because obviously Paddy can't run the deck, but Joe can, after his fingering on Thursday. But Joe wants to show off the new Tyranid Burrowing detachment and the new Chaos Space Marine detachment, so he wants to do both. And I'm like, are you sure? He went, yeah, we got Tau out of the way, so it'll be fine. So as it stands, you've got Delectable Paddy and... I did an adjective for Joe. Delectable Paddy and Disappointing Joe. You got those. You got those Tuesday and Thursday at the moment as it stands. That might change. That's how it is at the moment. But thank you, Big Bad Beating Him, for the $5. So I'm kind of here for the kind of extra Twitch stuff that they're doing, more chat engagement. As long as I always have the option to turn it off or not use it, then I'm fine with it. And I do. At the moment, everything, whether it's members, gifted members, super chats, the goal, the super chat goal, the chat engagement, all of them I have the option to turn off. All right, so that's fine. We're good with it. Average Joe, yeah. 100% Games Workshop knows what they're doing. They know who is buying what. Big companies like Games Workshop have their sales broken down by their finance teams to the nth degree. We all know GW fleeces everyone. Oh, they do. Yeah, of course they do. And we keep buying. The last Kill Team box I bought of the Death Guard Nurgle models because you couldn't buy 3 of the characters in the UK, Europe only. Japan passed on the rest of Europe box to hobby. Yeah. That fight did seem rough. I was hoping to see another Tau fight again with a new rule, maybe a different detachment. Yeah, well, I mean, we will do that again soon. We will. Puts you off wanting to chat. Why, Kev? It doesn't make any difference to the in-chat experience, apart from you get a little crown that says that you're popular. I'm interested as to, I'm genuinely interested in why, because I could turn it off now. I thought about turning it off as soon as they released it, but we found for the first few streams at least it increased the super chat revenue and the members goal stayed the same. So in terms of the things that kind of really matter to us, chat engagement and revenue, it looked like it had improved it. So I'm open to changing it though. But yeah, we'll get more Tau on for Paddy and he'll change the detachments guaranteed. Hey Sean, how's it going? More Tawny terrain will benefit Jay. Right, Pritters. Right, Pritters. Right, Pritters. Right, Pritters. What you have to remember at the end of a game stream, like Joe versus Paddy, when he complains about the lack of terrain, is he sets the table up. And when he sets the table up, he knows who's playing and he knows what's armies. He doesn't know necessarily the lists, but he knows which armies. So let's not sympathise too hard on the terrain layout. It's very much a Joeism. Must have been a dream that Joe's name was changed to Salty McSaltface. I mean, yeah. You're right over there. You're still trying to find it.
Yeah.
Luce is really upset, chat. Luce is really upset at the moment. She's not having a good time. Do you want to explain to the ladies and gentlemen why you're upset? Or do you want me to explain why they're upset?
No, it's a silly thing to be upset about. Silly.
40k X cents crossover episode soon.
No, it didn't make any sense. No, the football audience is mostly football people with a few of you 40k people sprinkled in. I don't think that kind of makes any sense. Vag and 40k channels crossover makes a lot of sense. A lot of cross-pollination. A bit of motorbiking and 40k kind of makes some sense. Apparently there's a lot of people in the 40k world that like motorbikes. There's a little bit of cross-pollination there. Football's a lot less, actually, to be fair. When were we Chaos Knights? Well, Joe's been building and painting them, so pass, but hopefully soon. I know they're on pre-order. Are they on pre-order now? They're going up on pre-order on Saturday, is that right? I'm always jealous of the terrain you guys use. We just didn't want to be one of those streams that kind of just had a whole table of L-shaped giant ruins every time that kind of looked the same every time we played. We wanted boars to be a bit more immersive, a bit cooler, a bit more narrative. Still function, and to get that balance between narrative looking and functional in 10th edition is quite difficult. And sometimes we don't quite get it right, and we tweak and change things and go, actually move that there and make that look a bit more like that. Joe tries to set a board up often with a bit of a theme in mind, which I'm here for as well, but how is right with Joe's face not on a t-shirt design Reddit? Well, yeah, exactly. But yeah, so Luce is a little upset. Luce, a few years ago, bought herself a fancy watch. And when I say fancy,
yeah,
like
it's not fancy.
You couldn't sell it and buy yourself a car. It's not that level of fancy, but it's fancy enough that when you're buying it, you're going, oh, it's not 10 quid, right? It's a nice watch. She bought herself a nice watch from a jeweler's, a well-renowned jeweler's for that matter. And Luce really likes her watch, and this watch was over £100.
Well, I've just had a look on their website. It's now under 100.
No. We don't just buy it again.
No, I'm not buying it again. I'm trying to match up the price because some companies, when they come through on your bank statements, they don't have the same name.
Yeah.
And just in case this has happened, I'm matching up the amounts.
So today was working fine. She wears it basically every day. Was working perfectly well. She then gets in just before the stream, goes to look at the time, and the 2 had fallen off.
The number 2 has fallen off, and the number 2 from the 12 is wonky.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden it's running 15 minutes late. Perfectly 15 minutes late.
Yeah, so her watch is kaput. So Luce is now...
I don't even think they can do anything with the numbers without ruining the face.
You just take the face off and then glue the numbers back on.
So then I need to prove it's under warranty.
Exactly.
Which it is.
Which is what you're trying to do by finding the transaction so you can prove it's under warranty.
But when I bought the watch, I was in between banks. I was changing my bank, and there's some bank statements missing.
Yeah.
So I'm not having a good time.
Yeah. So poor Luce's little fancy watch is broken, chat. ! Gift.
That's not a reason to gift.
It is. It is a reason to gift.
No, it's not.
Look, sad face. ! Gift for Luce's watch.
Because she will run late otherwise.
There's 148 people in chat, 62 likes so far. We can get those likes doubled, no doubt. And if everyone gifted a single, we'd be able to sort Luce's watch out. So I used to do watch repairs back when I was in high school. Sounds like an easy enough fix.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Kai says my Disney watch is still going.
That's a good advert, that is. That's That's a great advert.
What Disney character is it? Is what I want to know. Dave says he drops number 2 every day. Yeah. I do find it slightly comical though. Slightly comical that the 2 has fallen off and the 2 on the 12 has come loose. Like you've literally just had a rebellion from 2s and nothing else.
Yeah.
All the ones, fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you wanted to hit that membership target for us, chat, that'd be great right now. Times are a bit rough.
I can't remember what year I bought it in, and I think UK consumer law is you get the standard 12 months.
I think you've had it for longer than you think you have. Is the problem? I think you've had it for a lot longer. But then I don't know if I'm just remembering you with it for a longer period because you wear it all the time.
So then, because I like my watch, I'd rather take it to get repaired than throw it out. Do I take it to the shop I bought it from and hope that wherever they send it off to is reputable, or do I just find a watch?
I take it to the shop you bought it from and see what they say first. And if they're like, yeah, it's going to be like 20 quid to repair it, just pay the 20 quid. If they're like £100, like, no, then you need to figure out if it's under warranty or not. But, you know. Is the 2 still inside the watch? Yeah, the 2's are still inside there.
Everything's still there.
You can wiggle the watch around and be like, yeah, still 2 o'clock, look.
Wiggle the 2 around. If you shake
it's in. I see it.
It's like that game
yeah.
where you have to get the ball in the hole.
Well, almost.
Don't jiggle it too much. The hands will come loose.
I can't show them because it will fall to the bottom now, but it's in the right place, look. It's in the right place.
I can't see it.
It's upside down, but it's in the right place. So I can't show you, chat. Right? So look, can you see? The 2's gone. It's by my thumb. The 2's by my thumb.
I'm giving up. I can't. Don't throw it. It's already broken.
It's already fucked. Just Jupiter, thank you for the one gifted. Yay! Loose, a membership train might start.
Oh, the number 2 is caught on the minute hand.
Loose, a membership train might start.
No, I'm not doing it. It's a Monday. I'm not doing it.
You always do that.
I'm not doing it.
You've always done that one, even on a Monday. Such a fucking lazy. 139 watching, but only 41 talking. Is that right? Is that what that community thing tells us? Oh, it does. Look at that. That's interesting, isn't it? Someone's got to take the top spot off my fucking brother, by the way.
I kind of don't trust them to pop the glass off and then make it.
They'll have special tools and stuff, darling. They are actual watch repairers.
No, they're jewelry shops, not watch. They'll send it off to some far-flung place.
Adam, thank you for 1 gifted. You're a legend. Up to 8. For the start of the train, Loose.
No, babe, it's my day off. I'm not doing it. It's my hobby day.
You always do the train.
No, it's my hobby
Mordy
day.
Hammer, thank you for the 1 gifted. See how upset she is, chat? And for just £5 a month.
Do Timpsons fix watches? Just change. Would you trust Timpsons with the nice? Well, maybe it's not nice.
No, I've seen
to
the man.
you,
The one that it is a nice watch. The one that works in Morrison's in the car park. I've seen him. I wouldn't trust him with my shoes, let alone a watch.
No, I've not. I wasn't thinking of that one. I was thinking the one in
There's one in the car park at Morrison's. You can go over and ask.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Gawley, how are you, dude? You sent a super chat but didn't post. I don't have it in my screen in front of me, John. I've hearted all the ones that have come through, sir. That once Brian reads them out, I click the little heart button so I know it's been read out. Brian! So, you know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Right, chat, how much do people care about Chaos Knights as well, by the way? I'm interested, because, like, I'm not giving as much focus and attention to Knights and Chaos Knights. I don't know when Knights are coming. I thought they'd come at the same time, clearly not. I'm not giving as much focus. I'd never give as much focus or attention to Knights and Chaos Knights as I do to other factions. And is that a mistake? Alex, thank you for the 1 gifted. 1 to 10. Right, we've got to 10. Now we need someone to give 10. Then we get to 20. Then when someone gives 10 to get to 20, someone has to give 20. And then we get to 40, and then it's free flowing from there, isn't it? There you go. I fixed it. Good. Okay. Thank you so much for the gifted. You're amazing. You're amazing. Or the jewelers. What about the jewelers? Luce, how are you not mates with the local cobblers? They'll fix it. Cobblers. No, it's true.
Well, that's Simpsons, isn't it?
They are a cobblers. Yeah. Jill, thank you for the one gifted. The train's it's actually happening. Even with a no choo-choo from Luce because she's in a bad mood.
In a bad mood. Monday. If you don't respect hobby night over here, that's a you problem, not a me problem. I will choo-choo on Wednesdays and Fridays. Mondays is hobby night. Hobby is sacred. Us adults don't have enough time for ourselves recreationally. You don't respect the recreation. That's a you problem. Mr. Workaholic.
It's not true. It's not true.
You're such a liar.
What? How's it? How am I such a liar?
It is true. You are, in fact, a workaholic.
Yeah, but all my working is hobbies. Like, all my work... I do streams about Warhammer, which is, like, a hobby. I do a stream about football, which is a pastime and a passion and a hobby. I do streams that are video games, which are a hobby. I do videos about motorbikes, which is a hobby. So it is working, but I wouldn't want to sit here in front of 140 people and be like, I'm working so hard. When all I'm doing
doesn't mean you're not a workaholic. Workaholics enjoy their work. That's why they're workaholics.
Okay, but still, like, it's not really work.
You frame it however you need. All I'm going to say is you're presenting with addictive behaviour, justifying it and validating it and trying to frame it how you need to. I'm sat over here with my knitting.
You've just picked it up.
Yeah, because
So you could
it's
have
hobby
fucking,
night.
Because you could have fucking choo-chooed. Chaos Knights are going to be useful as anti-tank allies for Emperor's Children, if that counts. I guess, yeah? 100%. I wish they're a lot different from Loyalists. I think Chaos Knights should lose access to all the Loyalist Knights. It will upset people, especially people who've got Chaos Knight, like all the armages and stuff, but that's what I think they should do now. You get multiple variants of War Dog, and you get lots of variants of big knights now. I don't think you need the standard kit anymore. Is my honest opinion. I'm a Kill Team player who dabbles in big 40k because I love the universe, but Kill Team is a far better game mechanically and balance-wise, super fun. Don't you start, Robert. How dare you?
Yeah, thank you.
How very dare you? How very dare you? We only have 11 of you Monday Maniacs right now as well. And if we do the super chat target, I'll put a boat. I might actually bring a camera home on Thursday and stream me building some blood claws on Friday before After Dark. If you're interested, if you care. I want a carnivore for my Death Guard. I reckon it would be better than the Hellbrute. Probably. I don't know. I have the Chaos Knight Codex. It's at the studio, which I can say now because GW have put it up for pre-order. We also have the new big boy. I think I can say that too. I'm sure we can. So we'll be showcasing Chaos Knight soon, but I haven't looked at any of the rules. I dived pretty hard into Chaos Knights a few months ago before we had the Codex, when I was trying to find a faction to settle on before we had the Space Wolf announcements. And the thing that I found was that functionally, really, there's one real main way of running them with a couple of variances. And I was like, I don't want to just run Baby Knight spam. That's why I don't want to do that. I'd be more surprised if you didn't have it. Oh. Well, some people are getting weird releases from them at the moment. If any of you have actually been keeping up with any of Mikey's streams from Hellstorm, I don't think he's had anything for a while. I think he's been getting a bit of a bum deal, to be fair. So, you know, if we didn't receive something, I don't know what I do want, chat. I really want the new Horus Heresy box set, and I have no idea if we're going to be in receipt of it or not. But I really want it. I really fucking want it. And I haven't yet had any kind of confirmation that we might actually receive it, or whether I really want to know, Games Workshop, if you're watching. I think the new Big Boy is the best one to soup into any other Chaos faction with the main rule it has. Oh, really? What's the main rule it has? Have you seen the new points for the new Chaos Knights? Damn, you could bring... Is this Codex Umbra or actual points? All I want is Drakari. I'd love for them to actually have a good release this edition, Kai, to be fair. Why do you want Horus Heresy? Because that Saturnine stuff is sexy. I thought 40k so. Right. Can we normalise something? Okay, chat, right? Before I bite here and get super fucking angry. It is okay to like a thing and then also like another thing. That's okay. You could love 40k in the current state of it, which I do because I think it's great, and then be interested in Horus Heresy. It doesn't necessarily mean that 40k is then shit. People are allowed to like a thing and then like another thing. That's allowed. People are allowed to like iPhones and think Samsungs are cool too. That's allowed.
Are you upset about my watch too?
I am upset about your watch for you, actually. I'll be honest.
It's residual anger being.
No. It's just the world that we live in.
Absolutely heartbroken.
Yeah. Yeah. The Mandrake kill team is great. Managed to shut down the mad new Sanctifiers in a game by yeeting the leader first round. That sounds cool. I'm into it. What a weird world, though. What a weird world we live in. Oh, you want an Xbox? Figured out the PlayStation sucked. No, I just want to try something different. Is that all right?
No.
Do you think people do that when they're like, what do you want? Do you want McDonald's or KFC? I have KFC. Oh, realise that it's superior to McDonald's? No, just fancy some fucking chicken. Is that all right?
I don't think I've ever had that conversation. I wonder if this is like a boy-heavy conversation or...
It's so fucking prevalent on the online world as well. Like, honestly.
It's liking this channel and the average gamer channel.
Exactly, Squirrel Noob. You can like both things. You can ! Badge watch that and watch this and gift 10 members and watch the football show and watch the bike channel and gift 10 more members. I'm doing the old Darren Brown subliminal messaging thing there.
You're not very good at it.
Do you think they didn't? They might not have picked it up.
I think they did.
He does that thing, doesn't he, where he slips it into conversation without you recognising.
Do you think Darren Brown actually does hypnotize?
No, does he fuck? Hypnotising is not a thing. Not a thing. Nonsense. What if it's my girlfriend's sister? You're allowed to like two things, Adam.
Although maybe keep that one to yourself.
In this particular circumstance, I'd probably admire the second one from afar. I'll be honest. And I'd also be tempted not to say it out loud on a stream. To be fair. Just in the off chance that your missus, Adam Collinson, watches the show later, right? You know. But not AOS is where you draw the line. AOS is great. It's just, I really want to build, not Idoneth Deepkin, Lumineth Realm Lords. I really want to, Kev, genuinely. But Space Wolves. Unfortunately, at the moment, it's very limited time. So, I want my Heresy army to also be Space Wolves. And I shall not be getting that army ready. We shall be finding another way of getting that army ready because 100% of my hobby focus is currently on 40k Space Wolves, right? And unfortunately for so many other things, AOS included, that's grabbed me by both hands and I am obsessed with that at the moment. So that's where I'm at. Oh, my mouse is dying. That's a shame. Squirrel Noob, I'm going to get this in before I start charging the mouse. Squirrel Noob, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. If you could all do all the members right now, because my mouse needs, like, it's flashing red. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. That's the noise it makes. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop.
Sorry, I'm counting.
Bloop, bloop. Oh, yeah. Bloop,
Can't entertain your childish mouse noises.
Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. I have to put it on charge. So I'm going to struggle to... I'm going to have to put it off charge because it's a magnetic charging dock. I have to put it off charge to put the members in to put... Right, so if you could just all do it now. If everyone could just drop their yogurt right now in chat. 135 people all give 5 right now. That'd actually be quite a lot, wouldn't it? What's 135 times 5?
Counting.
Is it 675 at least?
We'll never know because I'm on a counting row. Stop being so selfish. Just because your hobby's shit.
My hobby's great!
Make me ruin mine.
I fucking love my hobby. And you lot. You're all amazing humans. Roll those batteries, extra life. It doesn't have those kinds of batteries in it. 100% considering painting my Space Wolves box up as Wolf Spear, do it. Space Wolves are my favourite by far, but I hate how little they are involved in the heresy. I don't really know their involvement in the heresy, apart from they went and fucked over Magnus at Prospero. I don't really know what else they did. I need to do more reading. I need to start reading my Omnibus soon. Where did I put my Space Wolves Omnibus? What's up there on the shelf? I need to grab that and start reading that soon. Although I need to read book 3 of Harry Potter soon as well, at least. What do I start reading first?
No.
No what?
I'm busy.
Dreadnoughty, thank you for the 1. I mean, I asked for 5, but, you know, I'll update that one in a minute. Thank you for the 1 gifted, man. You're an absolute fucking legend. You should pay. How many people? Put your hand up in chat if you've got a Space Wolves box. Or if you're at least tempted to get a Space Wolves box. Does anybody in the chat want a Space Wolves Codex? I have a spare one. I can give it away. We did a World Eaters versus Space Wolves game to settle how the Night of the Wolf really went. I know about the Night of the Wolf. We do need to do that at some point, yeah. I think that's actually all they did, is it really? I think Liam's main hobby is annoying Luce, waiting for the javelin knitting needle to fly into view. She loves me too much. Far too much. Isn't that right, Seven?
You've made me make a mistake.
I haven't made you make a mistake
yes,
at all.
Have. There's actually a hole in my pattern that I'm having to go... I have to weave in an end to cover up the hole. You just can't leave me be.
Raffle, I mean, I need to raise some funds at this rate, so it's a possibility. Bit of my box right now, incredible models. I've ordered one, good man. Almost got the box, but I currently don't need a 5th army. For these models, you absolutely do, Andy, I promise you. More interested in Chaos Knights, that's fair. That's totally fair. Not interested at all. Rob, what are you talking about? Wasn't planning on Space Wolves until the model refresh. Now got a box and all in on Space Wolves. Good man. The Black Templars, I mean, they're quite similar. They're not. They're not. One is like medieval Britain and one is like medieval Vikings. Very different. I got a box which was a surprise as they didn't seem to fly off the shelves as they usually limited runs do. No, fair. I'd love to do a Space Wolf addition to my Marines, but there are so many other things to do first. Space Wolves. It's all Space Wolves all the time, chat. Okay? For the All-Father. Oh, I need to do this 1 membership now. If I bring the charger closer... I actually didn't realise it had been so long since I charged the mouse. Okay, but back on charge. That's that 1 gifted from Dreadnought. I was like, I'll hold off, because all the people will drop 5, like I said, Lise. And they didn't do any at all. It was 1 from Dreadnoughty, legend, but 1. Good chat. I was tempted when I saw the character models. Aren't they fucking gorgeous? I need to clear some of my pile of opportunity and then work on my steampunk dwarfs for AOS. That sounds cool. Need some Zeds. Have fun, everyone. Thanks for hanging out, Jan. Charge and slash your stab while foaming from the mouth. I mean, in that regards, it's similar, yeah, but wolves are superior to Templars. I got my box. I like how the long claws are still in the codex, which means we might get them next edition. Save Stormfang and Stormwolf. I'm a bit sad. I'm actually a bit sad about the flyers, despite the fact they're a bit derpy and dumb. But I am a bit sad about them, to be fair. They are... I don't understand how a standard Storm Raven stays and they go. Like, doesn't sort of make sense. But hey. I need new Logan to come out. I put my old one on an 80mm to use for now, but he looks so weird. That new model is... If that doesn't win Model of the Year, I'm coming after all of you, all right? Each of you individually. If you don't vote for it for Model of the Year, I'm coming after all of you. He is the greatest thing they've made. The greatest. I'll hear nothing of it. Hear nothing of it. Hear nothing of it. And we don't like to call it a pile of shame either, chat. As Umbra pointed out, we do like to, in fact, call it a pile of opportunity. So if you have a lot of stuff to be getting on with, and you're like, oh, I can't really justify the box because I've got too much stuff in my pile of shame, what you're doing at that point is you're framing it the wrong way. And you should be framing it as your pile of opportunity, your opportunity to create more new and exciting things. Right? I'm doing a custom Space Marine theme, which allows me to branch out and buy specific Wolves Blood Angel units so I can keep my games fresh and fun. That sounds cool. I'm into it. Box is still on the way. Went to the wrong post office. I have to wait longer. I've decided to make a successor chapter and blend the Dark Angels and Space Wolves and play whichever each game. That sounds cool. If that's what you do with Grimlar, imagine what you do with Rust. Yeah, exactly. New drop bod takes new Model of the Year. Are you... What the fuck? Morley will be the Warp Spider Exarch. You mean Lycus? Pile of Potential. Yeah, so I also like Pile of Potential, but that's a website, isn't it? Pile of Potential is a website that you can use to track your hobby progress. Pile just waiting for the opportune moment. Best pile phrases on postcards, go! Umbra, them's fighting words. Evening, Mr. the Honda Rider. How are you, sir? We have to, there's people that keep coming in saying evening. We have to use the new and improved exclamation mark late. Interesting that Cromson and the Codex didn't put the data sheets. I find it really weird there's no Wolf Lord data sheet. Like, really weird. It's not the Walk of Shame, it's the Stride of Pride. I love that one. And he's a good guy, people. Someone get him a membership. Someone snipe that man. Someone fucking lasso him. That's how you lasso people, isn't it? Is that how you lasso people? Jesus, woman! Pile of shiny squirrel. Amazing. Yeah, I didn't know. Is Cromson the Codex? So, as any good Space Wolf player, it's never more than an arm's reach away. I've been sleeping with it. Is he in the Codex still? I need to find him. I'm having a look now, you see. Combat Patrol. Fucking, honestly, this book. Oh. Oh. Oh, Davey, legend.
Heap of hope.
A heap of hope. I like a heap of hope.
I like that one.
Oh, you're listening now. You're listening when it's not me talking. I don't see him in the pictures. Is he just in the narrative spiel? I haven't actually, I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't actually read the narrative spiel yet. I need to start reading it because this book is just erection inducing. quite honestly. It's so fucking good. Look at that. Great. Come. Oh. Dave, thank you for the 5 gifted, man. I'll add it to the track in moments for you. I'm just charging Das Moose. Chat, we're over a quarter of a way through the membership goal whilst we're an hour into an hour and a half stream. It might be a late one tonight, Luce. All right. We haven't got a reason to get up tomorrow, have we? Cool. My youngest is getting to 40k via Space Marine 2. Is he? That's good. Gonna cost you a fortune. Thank you so much, Squirrel Noob, for the $5, and thank you, Dave, for the 5 gifted memberships. Dave. Thank you for 10 more gifted memberships. You fucking dancer. It's a slow start to week 2, which is definitely not concerning. You're a fucking legend, man. Thank you so much. We're on 37, team. Love you, people. Love you. Space Marine 2 is getting Horde mode and the White Scars customization and champion. I uninstalled it. I got a bit bored of it. A Horde of Hope. I'm a fan of that. But I've also recently just got bored of Call of Duty as well, so I am a person who gets bored very quickly. It's quite amazing I've kept loosing the kids around for so long. What's the confused face?
Yes. That is a hole there that I made because I was foolishly entertaining your shenanigans. And now my side triangle isn't. And the other side triangle's the same.
Okay.
Now that one isn't.
How'd you solve that problem? Undo it all? I'm 6'5" and 23 stone. Dancer, it's like moving a wardrobe. Conflicted about painting 20 to 30 new Primaris Blood Claws Grey Hunters. I have all original Firstborn, which I'm super proud of. Thinking to maybe my new models separately and just getting the new Space Wolf characters. You don't need to do new ones, Tyrone. Also, Space Wolf player chat, someone get him a membership. Come on. And Gareth, get it. Like, come, look at all these people, all these great people that need to learn how great the Great Hall is. It's called the Great Hall. It's a fucking clue. What if I assembled and primed nearly all my models? What do you call it then? I don't know. So everything's base coated, but you go nothing further, no further. Well, that's an interesting one. He likes Blood Angels. Shame about the bland upgrade. I'm trying to convince him to join the Wolf Boys. I would almost let him do Blood Angels to start with because they're more interesting than bog standard Marines. Oh no! What have you done there?
There's a knot in it. That's what there was.
That wasn't my shenanigans. I heard a ripping sound, and yeah, I can. I heard a ripping sound. I was like, "What have you done?" Is it? Can you weave a new bit in? Okay. Good. Yes, thank you for the 1 gifted. Do you prefer to build an army box by box or get full 2K's worth, build it and paint it as a one? Dan, I'd love to answer you, sir, but I'm terrible at both, and I haven't yet found something that fully works for me. At the moment, I'm building wolves until I get a bit overwhelmed on my desk, and then I'm going to take it into the spray booth in the garage and base coat it, and then I'll go from there. So, yeah, Mr. Honda Rider, I'd almost be tempted to allow him to go down the Blood Angels route because it's got more iconography than bog standard boring Marines and some unique units, but also isn't too overly complicated like some of the Space Wolf stuff is. So he won't become a bit overwhelmed unless you're like, I'm going to paint it for him, so it's fine. A parade of possibilities. Oh, I like that one. A pile of primed. I love it. Not me. I've got 2 left foot. Yeah, I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can dance, Dave. I'm sure you can be a dancer. So you got 1 out of 10 yellow ones as well, by the way. Bonus stream on Friday. No one wants a bonus stream on Friday, Luce. Goal ends in 21 minutes. A basic battalion. Oh, I like that one, Gareth. A basic battalion for base coated only. I'm a fan of that. I like that. Banging. Oh, Andy, look, Andy got a green name. Been lurking on a late shift at work, but now I am free. Hey, Jaffy Barra, how's it going, dude? How was your late shift at work? Was it okay? Was it a bit shit? What do you do? What does everyone do for a living? Badly describe what you do for a living on a postcard. And I'll definitely not be able to guess it. A challenge for you. I'm here for that kind of challenge. Just replace all the words with wolf. They wolf the wolf. Well, this is why when they were head takers, I was like, thank fucking God for that. I am so happy that they came away from Wolfie McWolferson and the Wolf Times, because that was, I fucking hated that, to be honest with you. I definitely have based a battalion of killer cans, all primed and waiting for me to decide a paint scheme. Just assembled most of the wolf box. Damn, they have to be the most enjoyable models I've done in a while. Got a load of Primal Hounds bits to put on today. Yeah, they're fucking stunning, aren't they? I can't send super chats, no idea why. Oh.
Make boxes and lines for a defense contractor.
Boxes and lines. Make boxes and lines for a defense contractor. Boxes and lines. Like flowcharts? Or physical?
How goes the converting outrider with headhunters?
That's a future me job. I'm not doing that yet. I've got two choices. One is where I buy outriders and I buy headhunters and the other one is where I buy headhunters and I buy the base sizes that you put Thunderwolves on, and I have a wolf and man on each base to counter Thunderwolves. Personally, I'd prefer to go down the motorbike route because it's motorbikes and motorbikes are cool. But it is more expensive. It is probably more difficult. And Paddy keeps telling me I should go down the put two people on one base route. So, I want to know what Squirrel Noob actually does, Luce. He makes boxes and lines for a defense contractor.
I do very little if I can help it. Also, it's working now.
I can tell. King Charles Cavalier Spaniel. Of course it is. In the same ballpark as flowcharts. Right, okay. Okay, so we were kind of close. I was like, are you talking about actual physical things that are squares and lines? Boxes and lines? Or are you talking about, like, how you flowchart things or, you know... Interesting. Get Joe to help mash the bikes. No, I want to do it all myself this time. I don't want anyone doing anything for me with this army. This is a me project, and I'm enjoying it. Thank you anyway, Dave WK for the $5 as well. Thank you, Squirrel Noob for the $5. Thank you, Andy, for the 2. You're all amazing people. We're 2 members away from 40, you wonderful humans. And half an hour of the stream to go as well. Pick a topic, any topic. Let's talk about it. Pick a topic, Lise.
What do you do? Stop yourself from setting fire to your current hobby. Because you know you love your project. And you know, if you do set it on fire, you will regret it.
Do you know what I do? Legitimately, genuinely what I do? Put it away somewhere and walk away from it. Because if I get to that point that you're talking about, I know that I'm going to want to carry on, so I can end on a positive.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to push through and then fuck it worse. So this isn't because I know you're doing it. I literally put it in a cupboard somewhere or in a tub and I just step away from it. Dave WK, thank you for 20 gifted memberships. Oh my God.
I people watch with my stunning personality.
Use CCTV? No. Dave, thank you for... That's 35 from Dave now. Up to 58. You maniac. You maniac, Dave. I feel like Dave deserves a hope for 35. Not from you, because you know...
Day.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope... Oh.
I provide my company with important symbols that make their profit disappear. Taking care of other people's PUSSYS.
You veterinarian?
Well, I'd hope he's a veterinarian. I thought he was a gynecologist.
Both very valued.
Yeah, absolutely. So I hope for Dave WK. I hope, Dave, that... What did he super chat in? Is it pounds or pence? Pounds. So he's in the UK. Okay, good.
I throw pretty colours together to throw at cars.
You paint cars?
Works in a body shop?
Like a body shop person? I feel like Rumble Clock's like some kind of accountant. Mikhail, I'm hoping is a veterinarian. Either way, that or he's...
We hope.
That's a way. Is one of the ways of describing being a gynecologist. And I think Bobo is a body shop worker.
I speak to people, give out lots of money, and instruct investigators.
Oh.
Oh, that's a hard one.
Compensation for giving out.
Oh,
money?
Mikhail owns a cat hotel, like a cattery.
Oh, so when people go on holiday,
I assume so. Yeah,
they
like a
give
kennels
it-
type thing.
yeah.
I guess. I speak to people, give out lots of money, and instruct investigators.
Great Eyed Studios has a bunch of Viking add-ons for bikes I'm using for my Outrider / Thunderwolf.
Grey Tide Studios. I'll have to have a look at that. Thank you so much, Scry. You're amazing. You people are incredible. I hope for Dave that the next time he buys any form of oven-cooked food from the supermarket and he chucks it in the oven, at the point in which the timer goes off and he opens the oven door, everything, literally everything, is cooked to perfection.
That's called an air fryer.
Because there's nothing worse, right, than putting your fucking steak pie in, and then you put your fucking chunky chips in, and then maybe you put something else in, and then you get it out, you're like, the steak pie's piping hot, but the chips are not fully cooked.
Yeah.
And then what do? Do you dish the pie up and then put the chips back in the oven, or do you just fucking grizz it and eat half-cooked chicks? Or like,
no, don't do that.
What do you do? What do you do? But you don't want to. But if you take your pie out, put your chips in, then your pie's gonna be cold by the time your chips come out. Because you know how hot I like my food and drink. There you go. I'm gonna do hopes tonight, if it gets us over the fucking line. Oh, Mike the Rhino's an armed security guard with taser. I wouldn't have got that. Oh, I get it. People watch with my stunning personality. Taser. I get that. Mate, look at that. What a legend.
We get it. We get it.
Yeah, I'm here for it. So Bobo mixes paint for body shop, so we're nearly there. Basically, we were there pretty much. That's good for me. I'll take it. I can't make a fucking sandwich. Luce taught me to make omelettes.
Yeah.
And yesterday I made an omelette all by myself. And as a 38-year-old man who is incredibly qualified at lots of things, it was quite a proud moment. I made my own omelette and I ate it and I wasn't sick. Yeah, I do indeed work in the we need more money to pay other companies and people department. Everyone needs that. Amber, Amber, did you tell us what you did? I'm very confused by Umbra's one. I speak to people, give out lots of money, and instruct investigators.
I want to say fraud.
I heard grown man children and occasionally take forced trips to a shitty desert.
Well, so US dollars, I'm going to assume US military, and by saying I heard grown man children, there's a rank involved there, clearly. Do we guess officer? I often feel like in the UK, however, the officers also need herding by the Sergeant Major, so...
Big thing on road.
I'm guessing you're Arctic lorry driver of some sort? Either that, you're an awkward speed bump. Insurance assessor. Umbra's got to work in insurance, surely. I'm sure he's told us that before as well, actually.
Yeah,
Speak to people, give out lots of money, instruct investigators. That's got to be what it is. I'm sure he's told me in the past, before he took his break, that he worked in insurance. Positive. I grow food and try to avoid being murdered. What am I? South African farmer. Jesus. I put small things on top of other small things to make big things. Bricklayer. Yeah. Nailed it. Hashtag nailed it. Nailed it. HGV driver. Yeah, I thought so. Nailed it. Nailed it. You people are amazing. We are.
I'm a professional gobshite.
But what about at work, Dave? What about at work? Wait, what? I don't know this one.
I debate rectangles.
He debates rectangles. The fuck is that, artistic outlaw?
Nope, not an officer. I work for a living, lol.
NCO then, I guess. I debate rectangles. Oh, I like this game. This is fun, this game. We're also on 80 out of £100 for our super chat goal chat, but we are wildly behind on members. So if you're feeling generous out of the 150 people watching right now, and you feel like just $4.99 to chuck at us so that Luce and I can eat tomorrow, I'm lying, it doesn't happen that quickly, then it'd be great. We'd be really appreciative. Architect, lawyer or English professor. According to rumours, the Heresy box set is out in August. If so, then GW know how to hype something up, then kill that hype by not releasing it within a week or two after showing it. I do it all the time though, Wargunner, don't they, to be fair? Principal UI designer developer. Oh, right, okay. That makes more sense. I like this game. Scry, I assume you're some kind of NCA. Right? If you're not, if you're going, I work for a living, you've got to be NCA. Especially if you're still herding cats. You're not doing that as a private, are you? Let's be honest. John says he's a legal drug dealer. Everything on the web is a rectangle. Because of all the framing and boxing that happens.
Coding?
Yeah, well, he's a principal UI designer. UI is user interface. Did you miss anything? Just got hit. Necromancer gobbling. If you say you're just going to get hit, what we do now is we type exclamation mark late. Late. I had a topic for tomorrow's Liam and Joe show, chat. What are we talking about? I had a topic for tomorrow's Liam and Joe show. Oh, Joe, I know what I'm going to talk about. Joe went to Warhamster World this weekend to play in the Games Workshop run Golden Ticket event.
Watch fund, strong start to the week.
Thank you, Evan, for the $5 for the watch fund boost. Thank you, Evan. You're amazing. You're a hero. So yeah, Joe went to the Golden Ticket event at Warhammer World, and he's come home talking about how it's basically the best event, right? Like literally the best event. And one of the reasons why he said that is because of an emphasis on soft score, essentially based on favourite game votes, etc. So I'm interested to hear his thoughts on it tomorrow. I think that's probably what we're going to cover off. So I think it'll be an interesting topic. I think, probably, maybe, possibly. And then we'll have a live game in the evening. Leon, you can put in chat, right, throughout the course of an hour and a half stream, you can put in chat 4,855 times, why is Horus Heresy better than 40k? It's not going to change my mind. And for the majority of people that watch the channel, it's not going to change their mind. It just isn't. And you're not even going to convince Games Workshop that Horus Heresy is better than 40k, when 40k outsells Games Workshop, outsells Horus Heresy by a considerable amount.
Saved it.
You saved it. Look at you go.
Saved
I'd have
it.
put it away. So well done.
So what I did was, there's 2 random stitches on there. I'm going to use that end. This
Yeah.
is called weave.
Yeah.
And then you weave in, make them invisible.
Yeah. Thank you, Cavan, by the way, for the 1 gifted membership. You're a legend.
Had a game of Frostgrave with my friends, I won. Did I miss anything important?
What's Frostgrave? What's Frostgrave? Talk about Scourge of Gyran thoughts a little AS Tostin with Joe's GW World Talk. I can't. The thing is, I can't offer anything on that chat because I haven't read any of the Scourge of Gyran stuff because I'm just not interested at the moment. That's not to say I won't become interested in the future, but currently I'm not interested at all. So, you know. You have to half the Horus Heresy sales for Chaos players buying vehicles, yeah. What is Frost? Dave, stop it! He's carrying you all tonight, Mr. WK is. Thank you for the 10 gifted. Up to 45. Does 40k outsell Horus Heresy if you take out all 40k Marine-based sales? That'd be interesting. I don't know. I think it probably would. 40k outsells everything by a lot. Having done some, I can't remember the numbers or the figures off the top of my head, but having done some data analysis for Hobby House, 40k was the highest selling product line. It was followed by AOS, but it wasn't closely followed by AOS. It was just followed by AOS. And actually, there's certain products that aren't even like model ranges that outsell games like AOS, and that's like Chaos Black Spray, which is not massively surprising, really.
Party hard.
I only have a hope for Dave. Dave, I hope that this weekend, when you find yourself having a quiet lunchtime on a weekend day, you decide to have another go at making yourself a sandwich, because you said earlier that you can't make a sandwich, but you have a go anyway. So you butter yourself some bread with proper butter, obviously, not that margarine nonsense. And then you just grab some random ingredients from the fridge, right? And you slap them in your sandwich. And you're like, no idea, no idea. And you put your other bit of bread on top, you take a bite. It's the best damn sandwich you've ever tasted. Ever.
You know what the best sound?
What?
Crisp.
Crisps do elevate a sandwich, but there are certain sandwiches where I will not put a crisp near. So at the moment, my current go-to is thick sliced cheddar cheese, ideally extra mature, with chunky Branston pickle. We do not put crisps in that.
The Branston pickle's too like twingy.
I'll keep giving you hopes if you keep gifted. Dave, thank you for 10 more gifted memberships. Fucking hell. Right, okay, so we've got a perfect cooked pie and chips, And a great sandwich. Fuck me, Dave. Chat, you gonna allow this? Someone gonna help him out? Can people help him out here? Just with fives. He's trying to get us over the line, bless him. What a fucking lunatic. Thank you so much, you beautiful human being, for 10 more gifted memberships. A breakdown of actual 40k sales would be really interesting to see, especially with how each faction compares, and would actually hope it wasn't all pinned on Marines.
In Warhammer Jesus today, but from Temu.
You're doing an incredible job, mate. Thank you so much, Dave. You're fucking insane. Yeah, like... I love you all. I love you a lot today, Dave. So we never hope for Dave. Give me something loose.
An accident.
A snack accident. What would be a good snack accident? No, I don't feel I can do a snack accident one.
Okay.
I'm gonna struggle with that. So you've had your perfect sandwich, right? You've then had your well-cooked pie and chips, and you're sat watching the TV in the evening. And you're sat there and you're quite content and you're perfectly happy, and you've got your favourite alcoholic beverage, but you're like, I could do with something to go along with it. So you go to your cupboard and you open it up and you start moving things around, and at the back of the cupboard you find a pack of custard creams that haven't yet been opened, and you're concerned, Dave. You are concerned because you think to yourself, how long have they been there? And you open your custard creams as you go back to your sofa to watch your programme. You take a bite. No. Perfectly crunchy, like winter's first frost. And you eat your custard creams. What a day of food that is.
That's a good day.
There we go. All right, there we go. My headset glitched and I heard Liam say, you butter yourself up. That's not. What's wrong about that then? Yeah? Don't know what I did, but I just lost audio. Even if I got back, it's out, so isn't stream. What? Don't know what I did, but I just lost audio. Even if I go back, it's out, so it isn't the stream. Oh, yeah, that's the problems. Garsty's become a number 2. Look at that. Hey, Christopher Stanford, PlayStation Gloucester. Auspex does an annual breakdown of sales data provided by discount retailers. Well, I mean, I'm not 100% against using data from Hobby House in shows, but I don't know how much of a risk that is to, like, competitors or whatever. I don't know. Are you just stealing Liam Joe's food wishes? No. Sometimes I feel like some of Joe's wishes have lost a bit of pizzazz lately. Salt and vinegar crisps with a cheese and pickle sandwich. I can't put crisps in a cheese and pickle sandwich, Umbra. I can't do it. Can't do it.
Do you know what the best crisps for a crisp sandwich?
McCoy's. Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
Quavers are the best
You
one.
fucking...
They're
Actually,
the best
no.
ones.
Do you know what the best crisps for a sandwich are? Discos.
No, they're too much.
Discos are the best
they're
crisps.
too much.
Do you know what Ash's fucking thing was that he used to do? Chunky peanut butter
Yeah.
and pickled onion monster munch.
Oh.
No, he's a wrong'un. He's a fucking
I
wrong'un.
can see the appeal.
No, he's a wrong'un.
I know somebody whose favourite sandwich, lettuce sandwich, no butter. A lettuce.
That is odd, to say the least. More of a comment to say the only thing I know available to us mere mortals about sales data per. Yeah, I think it's interesting information though, right? I think it is interesting information, legitimately. I don't know whether other companies don't share it because it's giving information to competition or not. And like, I don't know how much I care about that stuff. I live in this really naive world that when we open a hobby house, it doesn't matter how much information we give away, because what we'll do is we'll be the best and therefore we'll succeed. And I'm the same with YouTube. Like Luz will tell you, people ask me, how do you do this thing? I'll tell people, I don't give a fuck. I'll tell people how to do it. I'll tell people like what I did and how I've got to where I am. I'll tell people the camera that I'm using. I'll tell people the audio setup that I'm using. Because I'm like, no, I'm not gonna. When I learned to stream, when I started doing this, I came up against a monumental number of barriers where people wouldn't share fuck all, they wouldn't tell me because you're going to be competition. I'm like, not really. I've got like fucking 3 subs and a dream, so I don't really know how I'm going to be competition for those individuals, right? But people were quite guarded about it, and I've always been quite open because I'm like, no, I'll do me and I'll be me, and hopefully that'll be enough, and we'll do the streams and the team can be the team, and we'll just play like we would play a game off camera, and hopefully that'll be enough. So there's a little part of it's like, yeah, I'll quite happily talk about what the best selling products are, what the worst selling products are, etc. But there's got to be a reason why people don't share that information. You could inform us by, yeah, Garcy, 100% I would break it into like percentages, for example, rather than actual numbers. I'm not going to sit there when I'm trying to get you guys to gift memberships and be like, right, so we sold 1.4 million pounds of Space Marines. I'm not going to do that, am I? That's mental. I don't think that's going to happen for many a year, to be fair. It'll be a case of the sales, 60% was, 10% was, 3% was, etc. Right? That's the classy way of doing it. Mordihammer, thank you for 1 gifted. We are on 80. You're a legend. Just 20 to go, not from Dave. I'm serious, Dave. Because Dave has done 10, 20, 40, 55. Dave's done 55 loose on his own. That's why that motherfucker's got 3 hopes. But thank you, Mordihammer, for the 1 gifted. You're amazing. Would be interesting. Yeah, I think it is interesting. I'd like Games Workshop to release that kind of data, because I think the fan base, it'd be interesting for the fan base in general to know what they're selling. So, because I think it allows us kind of a bit of evidence to back up. Oh, this is why they've made that decision. This is why they've made that decision. Oh, they've stopped selling. They've discontinued Stormfangs. Why? Well, actually, because in the last 12 months we sold 3. Right. So, you know, that's where I think that'd be quite interesting if they were to legitimately come out and say, we've stopped selling this model range, or we've discontinued this model range because actually it equated for just fuck all sales, and statistically it was this many sales. I think a lot of people would be, you know, a lot happier with some of the decisions being made. People will still be sad. People will still be like, but I love that model. Because you can have the shittest looking model in the world and someone somewhere likes it for a number of reasons, because they're a bit weird and they like it. It might be a nostalgia thing. It might be something based on when they first got into the hobby. Who knows? But someone somewhere will like it. So no matter what if you ever discontinue anything, if you discontinue t-shirt launchers, which are widely regarded as bogging models, someone's going to be like, oh, I quite like them. Do they report end of year shareholder report? Do they break it down by like game system though? Yes, I know they break it down. I've seen the quarterly financials where they break it down like physical store versus online and stuff like that. But they break it down by actual game system. I have the last shareholder report. I should probably just look at it, but you know, lazy. Really looking forward to supporting Hobby House. I'll fork over the extra shipping cost to get it here in the Netherlands with pleasure. Oh, bless you. You don't have to do that. That's mad. I think the chat leaderboard only shows top 50. Oh, okay. Oh, you're number 2 now, Garsty. Do you know what will get you to number 1? 550 memberships. Nobody likes new coatiers now. There's some weirdos out there. Who knows? Region and channel only. As in, like, where the sales come from. Charity from GW should be appreciated. Do you mean charity, Garth, or do you mean clarity? That's a typo. Interesting. I would imagine you're saying clarity would be appreciated. Clarity would be very appreciated. Clarity as to why they make certain decisions would be greatly appreciated, to be fair. But what the fuck? No, this is right. Are you have you finished counting? You're not counting right now?
Yeah, I'm fine now.
Best sandwich is peanut butter,
Yeah.
mayo,
Oh.
and cheese and onion crisps.
Oh, that's a bit much.
Umber, are you pregnant? Geographical region of Southampton. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Might have to try it. Just
No, you don't.
I can comment from an informed position.
What is your? I love this. I love this kind of shit. By the way, this is one of my favourite things. What's your favourite sandwich? Go. What's your favourite sandwich?
Quavers.
No, but what's in the sandwich?
Quavers.
Just quavers.
Just quavers.
And butter.
It's the sensory.
That's your
Oh, I
favourite.
love it.
You can have
Yeah.
any sandwich, and that's what
Yeah.
you choose.
If I'm going to a shop and I'm buying a sandwich, it's the traditional brie, cranberry, and bacon.
So I do love a cheese and crunchy onion sandwich.
Red onion or white onion?
Red, specifically. I like a warm egg mayo.
The gag reflex gets triggered if it's warm. I can't do it.
The
can't
warm
do
is what
it.
makes it.
Do you know what it's from? Being pregnant with Ben.
Yeah.
Any scrambled egg, I have to be really careful because I'll eat it and then bang, gone, and I'm throwing it back up.
I mean, bacon's
Ever
that
since I was
right?
pregnant with Ben.
Bobo, you're right, but we're gonna remove bacon sandwiches from the equation, otherwise it just wins. It just wins at that point, doesn't it? Bacon
Not
sandwiches.
fair on the other sandwich.
We'll go for cold sandwiches, although then my egg one doesn't work because it's warm at that point, isn't it?
Chocolate and salt and vinegar crisps.
I kind of dig that idea. We've got Nutella, haven't we? Chocolate spread and salt and vinegar crisps. It's like the old salted caramel thing, isn't it?
Chili and chocolate was a thing.
Chili and chocolate's nice.
I've never
I
had
got
it.
sent bacon chocolate when I was in Afghan once.
No.
Yeah, it was weird. Don't ever eat that. It's a strange sensation. Extra mature cheddar, chili, jam, and lettuce. Yeah, I'm here for that.
Ooh.
That sounds nice. Hot, crispy bacon. I mean, that wins straight away. Thinly sliced red onion, tomatoes, peanut butter, and salad cream. What the fuck? Did you start typing your sandwich ingredients, be doing a good job, and then have a stroke?
I like ham, beetroot, and coleslaw, but the beetroot needs to be homemade.
Beetroot.
That's been
There's teas in that word.
Been pickling in chili flakes, mustard seed, and I think what else goes in there?
Corned beef and
It's
pickle.
Got a bit of a zing, makes
Yeah.
your smile curl at the end.
Matt says corned beef and pickle. Another great name, chat. We need to snipe. Chip butty. I haven't had chip butty in
Oh my
ages.
God.
Oh, but we need chip butties.
Chip butty. Yeah.
Spam sandwich. The kids fucking love spam. Made at home tuna made with mayo and dill pickle relish and cheese on toasted white bread.
We had sourdough toasties the other day. I'm not sure I understand the hype about sourdough.
Ash, we are. Ash has just got home, Liam. How are we doing on targets? We're £5 away from a super chat target. We're 20 members away, as you can see, from the membership target. It's like satay.
Satay chicken's really nice.
Fucking love satay chicken. I want some satay chicken skewers.
Or a hot hog roast batch with the stuffing, applesauce, gravy, crackling. That is Christmas German market heaven. When you can see your breath. and
I
you've got this
wasn't
nice
hungry
big
before the
massive-
stream. I'm quite peckish now.
Well, we're gonna have our snacks then, aren't we?
What are you having for an accident?
I made English muffins.
You did homemade English muffins. I forgot about that. Yeah. What can we have on? Can you have? Can you? Could you have a cheese and onion homemade muffin?
Please don't eat all the cheese in like 2 days.
We can replace it if we hit membership goal.
I shouldn't have to go back and buy cheese after I bought cheese on Saturday.
I do the midweek shop anyway. Mordy, thank you for one more. You're a legend. We're trying to get Mr. Honda Rider a gifted. Is that what we're trying to do? Anyone feeding kids spam, smash, or corned beef need to be reported to Childline. Well, we feed them 2 of those things. It's cheap, isn't it?
It's kind of like the naughty food of, because the boys don't particularly like things like.
You and Yeston might get on. He says, "Oh, coronation chicken."
Oh my god.
She buys pots of that
Oh
shit,
my
Yeston,
god.
and just eats
I
out the
love
fucking
that
pot.
stuff. Coronation chicken. Oh.
Sliced onion and grated cheese. Yes, Big Bad Pig Gaming.
Boys don't really like junk food all that much. So when they ask for corned beef or spam, I have tins of it in the cupboard, especially if they need cheering up.
I can't wait to hear all the positive comments about Kill Team on my catch-up tomorrow. Best sandwich, salt and pepper chicken, halloumi, sweet chili.
That sounds quite nice,
Yummy.
actually. It's a shame the first part of your super chat was nonsense.
The cheese tax. The cheese tax.
Thank you for the $5, Silence Falls. You're a legend. You're an absolute hero.
We have a similar tax in the kitchen with the dog.
Yeah, I have the
Cool.
ham tax.
Well, I pay the carrot tax.
Yeah. When I make the kids sandwiches on a Wednesday, she always walks out to me because I put their cheese in it, because the kids have the same in the sandwich all the time. They have cheese and ham and what they call lunchtime sauce, which is salad cream, right? And the reason why they call it lunchtime sauce is they only ever have it at lunchtime. So slice some cheese, put it in the sandwich, and then I get the packet of thin cut wafer thin ham. And we go layer, 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 layer. By the time I put the ham on one to cover the cheese, and by the time I put the ham on the other to cover the cheese, she's looking at me. Okay, one for you. And then...
Does she ever boop you?
No, she doesn't boot me.
She boops me.
Just looks at me, sad.
She's now taken to just stomping on one of my feet.
Yeah, so chuck her a bit of ham, put the salad cream on the sandwich lids, put the lids on, and then she looks at me again. I'm like, no, fuck off, you've had a bit.
She'll boop me, so she'll nose boop me on my leg, and then if I ignore that, I then get pawed on the leg. And if I ignore that, she just stomps on my foot. Bullying. I'm getting bullied in the kitchen.
Can I have a poll? Right combo of ketchup and mayo in mixed sauce. I advocate for 75 ketchup, 25 mayo. You want to do 70 ketchup, 20 mayo, 10 salad cream. Thank me later. For most of primary school, I had red Leicester and ketchup butties. Well, I need to have...
Very orange.
Honestly,
sandwich.
I need to have a chip and ketchup sandwich at some point soon. It's been too long. It's been too long.
What is this?
I forgot about chip butties. I need to go feed the dogs. There might be their nighttime snacks. Then get myself my nighttime snack. Good night, you amazing people. Night, Umbra. Love you. My Rotty loves to munch carrots. Very strange animal. Our dog will eat anything you put in front of it, pretty much. Won't she? Carrots, ham, cat shit. Fucking hoovers it all up.
Eating that, and that's when not friends right now. Because in 10 minutes, she'll throw it up, and then I've got freshly warmed up someone else's cat shit in my house.
I went through my entire residential trip in year 6 on ketchup sandwiches as I was a picky eater. God damn. Banana and sugar sandwich?
Yep, I've heard of that one.
Have you?
And a sugar sandwich.
I don't think I've ever had a sugar sandwich. I used to, well, as a kid though, and you can tell with these amazing teeth, as a kid though, I would put sugar on every single cereal that I had.
Starving now, knobheads.
Chip bite is so simple, but next level eating it is, yeah. Yeah. I'm really fucking hungry now. I've rescued a kitten, feeding it tuna. Okay. Where from? Is it from? If it's from the neighbour's garden, then you might not have rescued it. You might have stolen it.
Yeah.
It depends where you found. Said, I need information here, Mr. Honda Rider. He's gone grey, by the way, chat. I need information here. Where have you rescued this kitten from? Lemon curd and peanut butter. I think you got to do this to just wind me up now. Cheese, ham and Marmite. I like cheese. Cheese and Marmite toasty Ghasty is fucking incredible. We're a food channel now. I reckon we could point the camera at Lucy's kitchen and make great content. Oh, a chip sandwich at lunchtime is amazing. Ugh. Sliced boiled potatoes, chutney, and Bombay mix.
Bombay.
Do you know what I used to do in the army all the time? Is I'd go up to the food place at basic, not basic, at my trade training when it wasn't pay as you starve at that point. It was still stopped at sauce. And if it was curry night, I'd fucking spoonfuls of curry on my plate, spoonfuls of rice on my plate, and then butter 4 slices ish of bread and butter. And then you get your butter and you just scoop curry and rice mix onto your sandwich, and then you fold it in half, and the hot curry starts melting the butter, and then you eat that. Oh my god.
I like melted butter when things like scones are fresh out of the oven. Me, Ben, and James had a few muffins when they were fresh out, and the butter was just off the.
I'll be honest with you, I had a foodgasm yesterday when you gave me my homemade crumpets and chocolate spread when I was trying to stream.
Ah.
It was so nice.
I still perfecting my crumpets.
Long live Marmite.
Not quite there yet.
Oh, we love it or hate it, chat. Marmite. Love it or hate it. I'm a love it man. Fucking love. You can't be on the fence. That's not how the marketing works.
I am.
The marketing isn't you love it or hate it, or you're kind of.
Yeah.
It doesn't hit as hard then.
Well, I mean.
I fucking love Marmite. I like Marmite crisps. I like Marmite cashews. I like cheese and Marmite sandwich and a cheese and Marmite toasty. I like plain Marmite.
You just spoon Marmite out
I have done it.
No.
I have done that.
No.
I fucking love Marmite.
That's too much.
Love it. Love it. Hate it. Demogorgon hates it. Andy hates it. Oh, there's more hate now. Never had it. I could take it or leave it. Get out, Ash.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, his taste buds will change when he hits puberty.
You might start liking sprouts.
Hot turkey sandwich after shoveling snow out the driveway. Oh, bit of stuffing in there. Bit of gravy. Thick enough to leave teeth marks. Yes, Rev. 100%.
No, too much.
No, Luce. It's one or the other. There's no in between. Exactly, Garsty.
Yes.
Twiglets aren't the worst, Kev. The fuck? We're supposed to be friends.
My greatest invention is a very drunk youth. Pucker minced beef and onion pie, in a roll with mushy peas and ketchup.
The thing is that you have to learn about British people. I'd love to know if this is the same in the land of the freedom, right?
Now making cheese and Marmite toasties. Damn you, chat.
We're all going to bed with heartburn.
Yeah. The thing, I don't know if this is just British people. I'd love to know if across the pond it's the same. But if you can think of a main meal, right? Any kind of main meal, there is a strong possibility someone in England tried to put it in a sandwich. Is that not true?
It's true.
It's like, no matter what your main meal is, steak pie.
Carbonara.
Can I put it between bread? Does it work?
Yes, garlic bread wrap.
Honestly.
Carbonara.
Fucking everything goes in a sandwich. If in doubt, put it in a sandwich. It was rambling on the main road for the past 4 days. I got a trap from the SPCA. None of the neighbours own it. Oh, you got yourself a cat, didn't you?
Aww.
You've never tried Twiglets before. They're amazing. Is it the same? I want to know if it's the same in America, though. I want to know if it's will it go in a sandwich? Legitimately want to know.
Well, I thought the Brits were, can we deep fry it?
Yeah.
Because that's the thing in Scotland, isn't
That's
it?
the Scottish, yeah. Specifically.
Deep fry any.
Thanksgiving dinner sandwich. That sounds amazing.
That would be your boxing.
A sandwich vol au vent, yeah. Chat, I'm hanging on right now, right? We're 10 minutes over. There's 18 members to go. Can you let me go and get some food?
Shepherd's spy.
Shepherd's spy? A shepherd's pie sandwich?
Well, I'm not going anywhere because I need to go back.
We're acting. We're presenting. Presenting right now. A lasagna sandwich with salad cream actually sounds appealing to me, and I don't know why.
Ooh,
I don't know why that
too
combination
wet.
sounds decent. Yeah, so chat, I want to go get something to eat now because I'm fucking starving, but we need 18 members to do that. Are you feeling kind or cruel?
I'm
Battered Mars
still-
bar is a thing I've never tried and I really want to.
No, I can't.
Because what I in my mind, right? They dip it and batter it and it comes out hot. When you bite it, the Mars bar's gooey inside.
Yes.
And in my mind, that sounds incredible. Okay, it sounds like the US also put quite a lot of stuff in sandwiches as well. I'm glad it's not just us. I thought it was a British thing, like, in a sandwich. Oh, good. Okay. We're just at the moment. Whitey, thank you for the one gifted. You're a legend. Up to 83. 3 5s and 2 1s. If you get in early, you get to do the 1. Mike did 5. What a legend. Didn't need to worry about getting in early. He wants us to go and eat loose, clearly. Thank you, Mike the Rhino, you wonderful human being. Don't upset him, he has a taser. We used to make popcorn chicken and mash gravy wraps when I was a Kentucky worker. That sounds incredible. Yeah. What's instant heart attack? What's instant heart attack, Luton? What have I missed?
Probably the deep frying.
Kianan, thank you for the 5 gifted. Look at you fucking sexy people. They want us to be fed. What's Liam on about sandwiches for? Star, we're thinking about the best sandwich fillers, and I basically come to the conclusion that British people will fucking put anything in a sandwich. It turns out you crazy people in the American States, in the US of A, does the same thing as well. Cream egg battered. Could you survive it? I want to try it though, Luton. Squirrel, he picked the 1 option. Thank you for the 1 gifted. You're a legend because he's gifted already today as well. Amazing legend human being. Captain Rex, thank you for the 1. It's happening. It's happening. Just 5 to go, team. Also, Scots love battering curly whirlies, which I've never had, but sounds like it would make them easier to eat. Oh, I wonder. Oh, I wonder. That sounds quite appealing. Are you going to the park tomorrow? Am I taking you?
Would you rather you didn't?
No, it's just a question. It's not loaded in any way.
Yeah.
Dave, no! No!
Naughty Dave.
Dave, I hope the next time you make a main meal, you also think to yourself, I wonder what this would be like in a sandwich.
Yeah. The next time you make...
And it works better than you ever thought it would. Thank you, Dave. Adam, thank you for the 5 gifted. You're a legend. Mordy Hammer, thank you for the 5 gifted. You are also a fucking legend. And then Vryzen, thank you for the 1 gifted. I think I did that right. You are also legend. You fucking mad lads all coming in. Like, people like, I feel like they hold us just to make us sit on the edge of our seats and be like, dance monkey.
Well, I'm knitting.
We'll keep you here for a bit longer.
I need to put all these 24 stitches back on.
I tell you what, for as long as you keep gifting, I'll keep sitting here.
Yeah.
Lamb, minted lamb and horseradish sandwich. Ooh.
Need to work it.
I'll tell you the best sandwich. A shooter's sandwich. Have you had one? No, what is it? Oh, I need to reply to you about dates as well, don't I? I haven't given you a date. I need to give you some dates for us to hang out because I keep saying I will, and I'm going to do it now. Ian, thank you for the 1 gifted. You're a legend. Where is Mr. Lutin who messaged me about dates? I'm just going to organise my social life on chat right now. What he said? There you go, Mr. Luton. I have in fact replied to you. It's steak and mushroom and onion and mustard in a flattened cob loaf. Ian Clark, thank you for the 1 gifted. You're a legend. That sounds incredible. You fucking wonderful humans. Chat are the best, Luce. Who's going up against Chaos Knights tomorrow? I don't think anyone is. Unless Joe's actually got the army finished, which I don't think he has because he was painting Trigons today. Oh, hey, Carl. Miss you. Beard's looking a bit silver. It's called aging. My barber actually said to me, do you want some, like, recommendations for dye if you start getting silver? I was like, no, it's called being 38. I'm actually okay with it.
I need my grey hair that comes through as white. I think it might be okay. But right now it's the Sultan grey.
Do people actually care about grey hair? Why?
Because it just makes me look dirty. I don't have the complexion that can pull off.
I don't think it does. I mean, I haven't seen you because you dye your hair all the time. I haven't seen you with grey hair.
You've never seen my proper. I've been going grey since I was early 20s. In one of our wedding photos, for some reason they airbrushed my freckles out, didn't get the greys.
Yeah. I'd like to. I don't know if you'd ever let it happen, but I'd love for it to grow out to see what it looks like and be like and assess the situation.
No way.
No?
I would have to be in some horrific bus traffic accident, laid up in hospital for a month, 2 weeks after I got my roots done, for you to see the grey situation.
So Ash says this. I do kind of agree, but I mean no offence to people that are slowly but surely washing longer faces. I would rather go a bit grey and refined in the beard and hair region than have a receding hairline. If I had to pick one or two, that's the direction I'd go. And Space Wolves, chat, big grey on silk, and you know, it's fine.
Think receding hairline, because you can just shave your head and men still look really good with a shaved head. There's women's pattern baldness. I can't remember the name.
Yeah.
I think it's called like anabolic or something. Or...
Carl of Hodges says, time for a younger one, Liam. This one's going downhill.
I know. I'll
like,
get my muffins and go.
Put her out to pasture. Not even a euphemism. She's actually made muffins. Luz, consider yourself lucky. We did some wedding photos in a beautiful grove of trees near where we live. No one noticed the huge penis carved into the tree behind us.
Oh my God!
Did you carve it, Mr. Luton? Did you put it there?
Oh my God.
Ash says you can have my hairline. Thanks, Dad. No, you can have your hairline. That's fine. Both my brother and I go to the same barber. And Ben was genuinely aghast. I'm using the word again. He was genuinely aghast that Ash was the younger brother. He was like, is he older than you? I was like, no, he's younger than me. He went, what? I said, he's younger than me. 2 years younger than me. He went, fuck off. I went, no, he is. He went, oh. He had a rougher paper round, didn't he? Yeah. I think grey loose would look really classy. It does.
No.
Put it off. Just put it off.
That? Aww.
That was.
No, it's not all one colour. It's like, because my natural hair colour is quite dark brown.
Yeah.
So there'll be some brown, some dark grey, some white grey. It's just a mess. It needs, I reckon, once I've gone through menopause, the hair colour will settle down and then I'll have whatever grey. I was talking about menopause this morning, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Fourth.
Because I'm the sensible one. I mean, you have the job in management and I play with toy soldiers for a living, so you know.
So I saw a thing.
Ghastly! Ash looks the older one of both. Yes, did. I assumed Ash was older too. This is the greatest night, chat! Love it. I'm here for it. He's going to be fucking sat at home cursing. You're amazing. You're amazing. It's called, Luton says it's called Hazel Ashen. The Greys.
Well, it sounds prettier than it looks.
Nearly fully white beard myself. Yeah, but you are a handsome man with a beautiful Irish accent, Mr. the Honda Rider. So, you know. Yeah, Luce loves an Irish accent, yeah. He started, so Mr. the Honda Rider is one of the people who has joined us in the bike Discord on the channel, which I'm trying to get to 500 subs, ! Bike chat, right? He's a biker himself. Obviously, it says his name is literally Honda Rider, okay?
Yeah.
Bit of a giveaway, you know, unless his missus is called Honda.
You never know.
It might be.
As long as it's consensual.
Modern day, innit?
Yeah.
Some of the fucking names I've heard people call their kids, it wouldn't surprise me. And he started making his own bike content and shared it, and I follow it and I watched it. You do assume Ash is older, but they both look over 50. Fuck you, Carl. You can go again. I'm joking. I've missed you. I've missed you. We miss you. Missed you.
Yeah, I was talking to you about the menopause this morning because apparently any woman who has ADHD or autism, menopause really throws them for a loop.
Mm-hmm.
And
I can't wait.
There's apparently the decade between women being 45 and 55, that's the highest suicide statistic in women.
Yeah.
And that lines up with the menopause because
doesn't entirely surprise me, unfortunately.
You know, when I heard that, I thought, I wonder if that's true, because it was a Facebook thing, so it's always worth fact checking. But you know, when you hear something and you go, that doesn't actually sound that far-fetched.
Yeah.
And then apparently, so there's perimenopause, premenopause, menopause, and postmenopause. And peri and premenopause is when the divorce statistic spikes that's been initiated by the woman. Because typically the children have grown and left home, and all the bullshit that we were accommodating and validating has left the house with the children. And now we start to hone in on the only man that's left in the house of, why aren't you picking up your socks? Or why haven't you...
Verizon says, get out of there.
Yeah, get out of there. But when you hear all this, and I just remember stroking your arm and going, oh, poor you.
I mean...
I'm going to try to be kind.
The divorce statistic doesn't particularly concern me because you can't afford to leave.
And you'd starve to death, so...
And I'd starve, yeah. I mean, I just put it in a sandwich. We'd be fine. Jack can give me all the...
This cornetto looks fine.
Yeah.
Put it in a sandwich.
Put it in a sandwich. Jack can give me their sandwich ideas. I will survive off of sandwiches. We'll be fine.
Is postmenopause when you deliver letters?
No. It's when you stop delivering letters. Otherwise, there wouldn't be the pause, would there, Ash? It's when you stop delivering letters, to be specific. Okay?
So when the boys leave, Liam should.
Luce could get a divorce, but the thing to do is just get them a second shed. Yeah.
Yeah, so those two things I heard, and I did go, that would be... If there was data on that to back this up, that would be interesting. The suicide one got me, though.
Yeah, but...
Because I don't feel like we hear about
I think the thing is, right, and I'm conscious I'm going out to probably 138.7 other men. The problem is that women's medicine is not perhaps where it should be for 2025. Better. It is getting better, it is, yeah. Because perimenopause and premenopause and pre-perimenopause and peri-pre-premenopause and then the one that starts
peri chicken.
Yeah, the one that starts when you're 7 years old apparently. wasn't a thing. It wasn't a thing before, right? It wasn't a thing ever. So there is. I mean, they are just coming up with names for different stages of women being difficult, but it's apparently backed up by some kind of science. So
yeah,
it is getting better.
Luce,
I want a divorce. Liam, okay, puts Luce in a sandwich.
But it can only get better if women go to the doctor and essentially give themselves over as data.
Yeah.
So women need to go to the doctor to build the data that then validates the support that's needed.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
Yeah. When it starts, chat, answers on postcards, what should I do? How would you handle A menopausal woman. Am I asking the wrong group of people this? I feel like I'm going to have to make a little bit more space in my garage.
What, to sleep
I'm
there?
going to live there for a bit. Wait, so Lisa's saying my wife is going to get more high maintenance?
I don't know. I guess a bit like puberty, isn't it? Every girl's different. There's probably generic rules. I don't have a teenage girl though. I have a preteen boy.
Says, I really thought that joke was on for a winner. Sorry, mate, I just ruined it for you. You were nearly there. You were very close. You've got some growing to do. It's fine. Go fishing. I don't like fishing. Rejoin the army. I don't like that either. I have headphones on, so safe asking the questions right now. When it starts, it's already too late. Take up a hobby? I can't because I just turned it into a channel.
Yeah.
Does anyone here know what a woman is? Rev says earplugs and chocolate. I had some dark mint chocolate the other day that we got from the zoo. Oh,
Sorry, chat, if you...
amazing.
With a long stick, smiley face emoji.
I've got the answer. Okay, start a new 40k army. Sorted.
I'm kind of...
Make a channel about it.
What would you call it?
Mrs. Menopause?
No, that's too shit. Think of a better name. If you think of a good name, I'll allow it.
Okay. Okay. The cogs are starting to 10. Evie was 10 last week. I'm waiting for the shit to start. When does it start for girls? Our eldest is 12 and it's kind of started. Some of the attitude's showing through. Liam, just accept the fate. You need to clean up after yourself in a few years. I already cleaned up after myself.
I want to go to bed now. No, I'm not fighting. Fighting.
Just be very, very quiet. No sudden movements.
Mike's got a great name for the channel. Hot and Unbothered. It's fucking great. I found the attitude of women starts after I've asked them out. That's fair. That's fair. It's a sigh from you over there as well. That's Ash. So he's only had it twice.
I know.
Yeah. Pick up your socks and everything. I do pick up my socks. I do.
You pick up your socks, then you ball them up, and then you put them in the laundry. So when I do an underwear wash, I'm having to unball at your balled
Why
up
would
socks.
you unball them, right? The reason why
Why are you balling them up?
So the reason why they get balled up loose is because I have had it before where socks come out and they are odd socks.
Don't move. Their version is based on movement.
So if you ball them up, here's what happens when you do the laundry. If they're balled up in the laundry basket, right, then we can guarantee every time the socks go in the wash, they're going to go in pairs. Which means when they come out the other side, they come out in pairs.
Really not that much of a mystery. If they didn't make it into the first wash, then they're still in the laundry basket ready for the
Oh no, I
second
can't have a
wash.
single sock in a drawer. That would annoy me.
Oh, what a shell.
Socks come in pairs. I've got 2 feet.
I think you're really going to in my pause.
Let's be honest, right?
I think I might be on the 6 o'clock news at one point.
Let's be honest, I already pissed you off anyway. That's
Be
just
a
part of
body
living
in
with
the
me.
garden.
That's just part of living with me, Luke, all right? You signed up to this. You knew what I was like.
No.
Yeah, you did.
No,
Yeah.
I feel like you played the long game.
I don't think I've got the capacity to play the long. ADHD doesn't allow me to play a long game. Let's be honest. Ash asks girl that with a note though, yeah, and pulls their hair, spits at him. My wife started early apparently at age 10, so I still got 5 more years before my little girl starts. Though her 5-year-old ass already acting like a teenager. I bet. I have, although this is the tisms in me, by the way, this is fact. I have one type of boxer short or underwear, right? I have one type of long sock and one type of trainer sock, and I have multiples of those things. So pretty much any one day, I always have the same type of underwear on, and then I have one of 2 types of sock on. So all my socks are like long black socks, and all of my trainer socks are small white socks, and they're all the exact same.
James had to wear a pair of your socks. And they fit him.
Why is he wearing my socks?
Because he's still learning to do laundry. And the... do you know what I mean when I say executive functioning? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, kinda.
So the whole process of laundry, there's still massive gaps in his process. So we're getting there, but it means that he runs out of stuff.
He's also still quite young.
And I kind of want him to run out of stuff so I can be like, this is why we need a regular beat rate of laundry.
Yeah.
So it's fine, go and grab a pair of dad's socks. And I was halfway through saying they might be uncomfortable today because he's a bigger shoe size than you, but they fit.
Yeah. He's not that much. He's a smaller shoe size than me, you mean? Oh, because I'm a bigger shoe size than him. He's not that far off, though.
Oh.
Fucking flippers on the end of his legs.
He's got boats.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's a child or a toad. If you've got your special sock, they even have to come in pairs, Kev. Really want to mess up all Liam's socks now? You can't, they're all the same. I still can't have them loose, so they have to be paired off in the drawer. My youngest specifically will quite happily wear odd socks, and that fucking triggers me.
He doesn't care.
A dude doing laundry? What kind of world are we walking into? Exactly. Exactly. I mean, let's be honest, he might be Son's girlfriend for a while, so he does need to learn. I feel like he could be one of you, chap. Are you nearly done?
No.
I'm fucking Hank Marvin over here.
Say goodnight and I'll be out in a minute.
No, I'm waiting for you. We're all waiting for you. Chat wants to know how it's going. We're all waiting for you and your scarf. Ready for the calendar.
It won't be that long.
Lucy's promised she's going to get, what was it? Socks?
Hat.
Socks, mittens, hat, scarf. And nothing else, and we'll make a calendar.
No. No.
That's what we said.
That's what you said.
It was what I said, yeah.
Not agree.
You did. You did. You did. Poor Liam, his socks are going to start turning up stiff. No. You got to teach him the right way, Mike. Don't use a sock. You wipe it on the curtain.
It's all about the self-esteem, isn't it? He can, because he cooks sort of for himself on a Saturday.
Yeah.
But if he can do these life skills for himself, then he shouldn't need to fear living on his own.
Yeah.
If he wants to live on his own, because he knows how to do the stuff, the cooking, the cleaning, washing machine, all of that.
Autonomy.
And then it also means that if he wants to live with a girl, that it's not assumed she'll do all of it, because he knows how to do it. So they can share it. And equally, because he's doing it, and it's a pain in the ass, and it's absolute bullshit that you've forgotten to empty the machine, so you have to run it through a cycle again, that he can then maybe pull her up if she's not sharing the housework, that he can be like, I'm not a maid.
Yeah. I have Ghasty. I've made a change to the mic, so you'll have to let me know if it improves it. There was an audio gate on it that basically I normally run mics with audio gates on, and the reason why I run mics with audio gates on is because if I stop talking, what happens is the audio gate closes, and then you don't pick up like shitty noises in the background. So like if I stop talking completely, there won't be like a humming sound in the background, for example. Okay, so Lucy's problem is that she's very softly spoken. So when she's going quiet at the end of a sentence, the audio gate will close because it thinks she's not talking. So I've just turned the audio gate off. So you'll have to let me know if it carries on or if it's better. I've also just boosted her volume by 5 decibels as well. So.
And I know it sounds like bloody hell, Lucy's only 11, but because of things like the executive functioning, making these habits habitual takes a really long time.
Yeah.
And if you're going to make your mistakes when someone else is buying your clothes, when someone else is buying your food, so you kind of get to fuck up for free.
Especially if things are like cheap as well. So.
Yeah.
Right, Kai, evening guys, hope your Monday's going well. We're doing all right. We're 8 members away from 120, chat. I don't know if you fancy a little flutter, as we've done an extra half an hour for you. That would be great. You don't have to, though. That last speech was far, is it? So it's because, so the other thing as well is because she's knitting, rather than being here in the microphone, she's like here in the microphone. And that's another reason as to why the gate will go closed. So that's...
Do you want me to be like right here, like this?
I have pumped your volume up as well. Talk again?
Like right here.
Yeah, now you're the same level as me, look.
This hurts my back.
Yeah, I mean, you do look like you're cocking your leg for a fart. Oh, brilliant. You're like... See? Like that.
Oh, babe. Disgusting.
What games are lined up this week? I've been having huge fun with the Lord's Chaos Knight detachment. I don't know if we're doing Knights this week. Joe wanted to do Chaos Space Marines and Tyranids from last week's new detachments. And he was also painting a Chaos Knight army, but I think that the new detachments got his attention more than Knights did, so we'll see. Is Luce able to multitask because we keep stopping her from knitting? 50-50. Comme si, comme ça. Baroonids versus New Wolves. No, Paddy's in all week, and he can't do the deck, so he'll be facing him both times. I don't think he'll want to run New Wolves. He might want to if he wants to. He can, but and then next Tuesday Eddie's back in, and currently he's down to play Joe again. And currently next Thursday there's no game. I have a meeting in the daytime, and I don't know how long it's going to take. So I'm gonna have to work out some bonus streaming to happen soon to kind of make up for that. Oh, Ghasty's become number 1. Look at that. Jumped to number 1. I'm only sat here because Lucy's still knitting, I'll be honest. See what the Grey Knights... See, the Grey Knights are ours now. But I'm probably not going to play for 2 weeks, and then I'll probably start playing again. I'll get the Wolves back out, or I might even get the Elves out. Who knows? We'll see. Not entirely sure. We will decide. We've got more likes than viewers now. Look at you lot go. Fucking legends. Fucking legends. Should be a good week this week, though, to be fair. We've got both Liam and Joe shows. When Paddy comes tomorrow night, we've got Dan with us as well, sat with me. We've got the normal 40k show on Wednesday, or the Warhammer show on Wednesday, I should say. And we've got After Dark again on Friday. So... Custodies is a possibility. He ran Custodies this last weekend as a tournament. Blood Angels is also a possibility because with the points changes, his list changed quite a lot. But if he brings his competitive Blood Angels, Joe's going to have a bad time. So... I don't think Joe will want to face Tower again this next week, Ash, to be honest with you. He did get dry fucks last week, so... I'm looking forward to Joe Cabal. I haven't seen any channel run a half D for this with it yet. They start complaining about it, about her facing Joe. I know you've seen Joe making lists lately. I'll try it if he decides to go down the route of doing the chaos list. I will try and help him put together a list. because he doesn't do a great job of going, this is fucking really strong, I'm going to run this. He gets this is really good in his head, despite the fact that it isn't, and no one can tell him otherwise, and then he runs it and it's fucking dog shit, and he'll blame the terrain and the dice rolling. If you've thought doing videos, not live, like edited and uploaded stuff, get there. I have, Dave, yes, but I hate them. For talking, for the channel specifically, I hate them. I don't like them at all. In terms of like battle reports, they do better in terms of views. So I've had battle reports historically hit 20, 30, 40,000 views, which is good, and it's better for ad revenue, but the amount of time it takes and the effort it takes, it's not worth it. In terms of talking heads content, I keep thinking about doing like a news section, like a daily news section or something, but I just don't like pre-recorded on 40k content. I like live. The only reason why the bike content is pre-recorded is because there's no other way of doing it. Because if you think about it, my football channel live, my gaming channel live, this channel, I just like live. I prefer live content.
Does anybody do biker stuff live?
Not really, no. I mean, again, because you can't. Well, you probably could. There probably is a way to get your camera connected to like your phone and stream direct to YouTube. There's probably a way you can do it, but it's messy. Sisters is possible, yeah. I'll give him a shout. He can play Sisters. He can play Custodes. He can play Blood Angels, and he can play Thousand Suns. So, although Thousand Suns are also a bit busted at the moment, so you know, drag a cable behind the bike, yeah, connected to a car with a man with an aerial, and just don't stray too far from the car. I'm here for it. What a job, Carl.
Yeah. Brom, have we bedded in those twins yet? Right, can you come with me?
Yeah, that is
Got
well. That's part of the problem we have this month as well. One of the reasons why I probably can't do a game next Thursday is because Brom's out for the month because he's like this at the moment.
Aww.
Because he's fucked because twins. That is Joe 100% in a nutshell right there. This is going to be amazing. One game later. Why is this army so shit? Yeah, exactly. Just to remind you, mission deck. For giveaway, Adam. I'll need it in hand before I do a giveaway. And then what we'll do is we'll do like a clickbait Friday stream where we'll go rarest Warhammer item ever up for giveaway.
Do you know what I might do actually? Thinking of Brom.
Yeah.
I might text him on Wednesday and be like, do you want me to come over there so you and lovely lady wife can go back to bed for a couple of hours?
I've got both my brother and my dad visiting on Wednesday, so that's fine. You can do that. Just let me know if you're going to do that so that I can plan food accordingly.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
Give me the twins. I will sit with them. You go back to bed.
We could do that. We could do that, Carl. We could roll the bike onto a trailer, lock it into place. I'll sit on it like that, and you could drive me around, and then we can feed the cable into the car. We've got our aerial. I'm into it. Let's do it. Skoda following you around. No, Ash, it needs to keep up. Not a fucking chance. My bike can do at least 30 miles an hour, so you'd struggle. I'll send it to you tomorrow, Wednesday. You're amazing. Thank you. Let me know if you want anything for it.
Oh, last 2 rows, chat. And then we can all go to bed.
And still 8 members to go.
Oh, that's good. I've got 16 stitches to go.
So 1 member for every 2 stitches?
Okay.
Stitches,
and
bitches!
And 1 member go.
Oh, no, it hasn't. It's not working.
2 members go.
Oh, no, it's not working. It's not happening, Luce. 4 members go.
3 members go.
5 members go.
4 members go. Last 8.
Chat, for fuck's sake. I own a green screen. I do own a green screen. And I could put some wire and a scarf off the back of my neck. Like I'd go really fast.
You could get some driving goggles and then get somebody to like blow some soot in your face, so when you take the goggles off, you've got the goggle
big black rings. Yeah, I'm here for it. Colin D, thank you for 5 gifted memberships. Well, that gets us on to 117. How many stitches to go?
1.
Oh, they haven't kept up. They tried. Colton tried. Thank you so much, Colton. You're a legend. What a hero. What a man. What a guy.
And done. And you cannot see. So the only reason you can see it is because of my little clip there,
But you could tidy that up?
it was that row there.
That you buggered up with the knot.
I bugger fucked
And it wasn't my fault.
It wasn't your fault. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you. Thank you, babe. You said that on live on stream as well.
No, forever immortalised.
Jesus Christ, the menopause hasn't kicked in yet.
Look at that.
It looks alright, that, yeah. Do you want me to show the people? Or
Yeah.
can it not be shown because of the
It can just
string it's attached to?
keep it all. It's fine.
This is what she's doing, right? This is what she does on Mondays. Ah.
And then where there's a clip on the back, that's where the mistake is.
Ah.
So it's probably about a half the length now. Maybe. I don't want it to be a long scarf. I just want it to sort of
Is
cross
it supposed to be narrow at the top?
nicely. It's only narrow at the top because,
You've bunched it?
yeah.
Okay. Do you have it?
Yeah.
Here you go. Ah! I can come play a Kill Team game on stream next week, Liam, if it helps. No. Right. That means that the Entrelac scarf is being paused for tonight.
Yeah. It's so cozy.
Well, yeah. Is it as cozy as my wolf pelt?
Well, which
Who's
one?
going to have the warmer neck?
Are you going to wear, for balance, are you going to wear my scarf on the bike as well as the pelt on the bike?
No. But if we go out in winter and you're wearing your scarf, I might wear my wolf pelt.
No, because you'll have a wind chill. Like, we need to test mine on wind chill.
No. What about walking around town, not going on the bike, you lunatic? If I wear the wolf pelt on the bike, it's going to get full of bugs. I don't want that. You get matted. It'll be matted loose. Matted fucking fur, do you? I'd have to comb it. Oh, Jack Allen, thank you for 10 gifted memberships. You're a legend. What a hero. I wasn't pointing out the faults. I was genuinely asking if it was shaped that way on purpose. Carl of Hodgie. That is your real name. Right. Thank you for hanging out, you wonderful human beings. We have, in fact, done 2 hours and 15 minutes, and it was easy. You lot just make it easy. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight, you wonderful, wonderful, wonderful people.
You lot waiting for me to finish knitting.
What are they, loose?
Best chat.
Best chat. We're back tomorrow at 1:30 with the Liam and Joe show live from the studio. We'll probably be talking about his experience at Warhammer World this weekend. Then we have a live game in the evening of Joe versus Paddy, Armies TBD. I don't know what they exactly are yet. I suspect Joe's going to want to run the Tyrannus Burrowing Detachment. What I don't know is what Paddy's going to throw against him. Wednesday we're back with the Warhammer show at 7:30 again, and then Thursday we return with another Liam and Joe show, probably sat at the table doing some hobbying, followed quickly by a live game in the evening, likely to still be Joe versus Paddy again, and probably the new Cabal detachment from the Chaos Space Marines. And then on Friday, we are returning at 9 PM, the new time of 9 PM for After Dark, as we're trialing that time at the moment to see if it's better or worse. Last week, fun fact, much worse. Less than 100 people for the whole stream. So, we'll see. I actually prefer the later time. There's a couple of people in chat that said they prefer the later time. Interestingly, I think Stick Monkey said he preferred the later time and then didn't show up. Honestly. Anyway, so thank you so much for hanging out with us. Hopefully you're going to join us for most of the rest of that content this week. There's lots of fun and games to be happening. We appreciate you all. You're all amazing. Thank you so much for 127 Monday Maniacs new members. Big shout out to Dave WK, who did like 60 or 70 of those or something mad.
Because he parties hard.
Because he what?
Parties
Because
hard.
he does party hard, yeah. But he's got some great food hopes that will definitely all come true. So
We need to try these sandwiches.
arguably he's quids in here, right? You're not a loser, Cole. You're my guy. I love you. Right. Thank you for all the super chats as well. You people are amazing. We've got 1 out of 10 yellow ones, so maybe not where it needed to be, but we did hit goal at least. Target, not goal. And thank you for 153 likes as well. Likes is amazing. And free. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button for us. You're all incredible humans. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for the Liam and Joe show at 1:30. If not, we'll see you in the next one.